Hello Cancer, welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. This is Monica and this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are covering money, career, love, and any spirit messages that want to come through. And this is covering April or the next 30 days. All of my readings are timeless. We're starting out here with the Spirit of the Animals Oracle, and you got the Lion and Higher Calling. Very nice, Cancer. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those in your life, with those by your side, it says. I said those in your life, but either or. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Okay, so some of you may be making big decisions for yourself, but also for other people. This could be for your family. This could be for employees or something like that. So it's saying to make noble choices. And I feel like these choices are going to benefit everyone. Okay, so let's go over here to the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. Get a few cards from here. Then we'll go into some tarot. And we'll end with more oracle. Okay, spiritual teacher. Yes, so that really rings true with that first card, like making a noble choice for yourself and others. You could be a spiritual teacher as well. If you like numerology, this is 20 or number 2. You are being guided to step into your role as a spiritual teacher. Very interesting. Okay, that's very nice. So even if what you're doing is not spiritual in nature, I'm just fixing the light a little, even though it might not be spiritual in nature, somehow what you say to someone is going to be very soothing to their soul. So it's going to be like you're a spiritual teacher in that way because of the beautiful effects of what you're saying or doing for this person. We have 24. And that breaks down to 6, authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are, and your life will change in the most amazing ways. Yes. So maybe you are, an intuitive, a reader, a healer of some sort, but in your work, maybe you don't do this. Maybe it has nothing to do with that spiritual stuff, but somehow that spiritual healing side of you is coming out in your work. You're not really necessarily announcing that this is what I'm doing or that I do this on the side or anything like that, but that healing energy comes out from you to someone else in the workplace, and it's exactly what they need. And I always recommend to everybody, protect yourself too, even if it's not from like somebody harmful or something like that. Just protect your own energy field so that you don't become drained. So I feel like this person is deserving. There's nothing, negative I'm picking up on, except for the fact that they might need some nurturance or validation or comfort. Okay, so we always, as healers, we always need to protect ourselves, so that we don't get drained. So I really like this for you, Cancer. I feel like you're finding your power in your spiritual side. Okay, sorry, I just needed some water. We have self-sabotage and 50 or 5. You may be creating pain for yourself by standing in your own way. So some of you might be trying to hide that spiritual side of yourself in other areas of your life. Now, if there are certain people in your life who would not be supportive or the opposite of supportive, like give you a hard time, don't share it with them. But there are certain instances where it's okay to be yourself. And it's always okay to be yourself, but depending on the situation, there are certain things that we might not want to divulge. It depends on the situation, the environment. Okay, so let's make some room here and smooth this out a little bit. All right, we're going to go over here to the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. What else do we have for Cancer? Wow. All right. You got the Knight of Water, romantic, emotional, and dramatic. Oh my goodness. If you hear that, one of my kitties decided to sing a song. He just made me jump out of my skin. Sometimes they just start meowing out of the blue. I don't know if they're playing with little ghost friends out there in the living room or what they're doing. But that's my big boy Stripes. He is a really, really big, long, healthy cat. He's about 16 pounds. And we have the Ace of Earth, a beautiful abundance here, abundance, opportunity, and resources. So you have abundant resources, or the beginnings of. This is planting that seed of abundance. Money will grow as long as you know how to make it grow. Like if you're not sure how to save your money, I feel like somebody's coming into some money and you don't know what to do with it except throw it in the bank account, like in your savings account, which barely gets any interest, right? So sure, put it there where it is safe, but investigate, research how to make your money grow, okay? Keep some of it safe, maybe work with some of it. And I am not a financial advisor, okay? So this is just a tarot reading. Do your own research, but I'm feeling like for this reading, somebody is coming into some money. This could be a better job with better pay. You have more money, and it's tempting to just spend it. Like, oh wow, like I wanted a house that's like, you know, $200,000 more than I thought I could afford. Well, wait a minute, back up a minute. Would you live more comfortably buying less house with a little less land in a nice peaceful town, and then using the rest of that money to invest so that maybe you can retire early or retire comfortably or live comfortably now? So think this through, like be careful before you jump to spend it too quickly. And we have the Nine of Earth. Yeah, see, and this is what that will bring you, is contentment, luxury, independence. See? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's the Nine of Earth, or the Nine of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. All right, let's go over to the Tarot of a Moon Garden. What else for Cancer? All right. For some of you, there could be romance coming your way. That was just a whole chunk of cards that flipped over. That didn't count. Anyway, romance. Someone could be overly emotional or overly dramatic, because that can come with the Knight of Water energy. But let's just see what else we get here. I feel like someone is just in a romantic mood. It might be the time of year. I'm picturing somebody being sent flowers in the workplace and you're blushing. Okay, so someone's like sending you flowers while you're at work to, like, you know, show this like expression of love to you in front of all of your colleagues or something, and you're like, oh my God, kind of embarrassed, but at the same time it's cute. So I feel like it's like a cute gesture like that. And if you don't like that, lovingly tell this person, can you not do it that way next time? But if it's okay with you, great. Okay, and look at this. We have the Death card. There's a transformation in a love relationship with someone. Now, this could be the ending of a relationship. I feel like for somebody listening, you recently had the end of a relationship and there's a new attraction coming in for you. It might feel like it's too soon, and if it is, take your time. But I feel like you're past this, okay? It's transformation. I feel like you are past whatever ended. There's a new door in love opening for you. And I think that for many of you listening, you probably already know this person, but you might not think that that's the person we're talking about. Does that make sense? All right, let's go a little further here. The Death card is about closing the door to the past and stepping through the new door. Just closing that chapter, but starting a new one. And there's beautiful healing here. It's like you are becoming the butterfly. The Ace of Earth, or the Ace of Pentacles, is being clarified by the Seven of Wands. Yeah, holding your ground. Like you have this growth, this money here, this new success, and you're holding your ground. You're like, oh, you know, I want to hang on to this. I'm scared, you know, I'm going to lose it. So you don't need to be afraid. You just need to be wise and educated, because this is a new era in finance for you, Cancer. This is a whole new ball game. And I'm really excited to be saying this to you. This is a whole new ball game with money. So however you're getting there, whether it's a new job, higher pay, a promotion, an inheritance, I feel like it's more than just coming into a chunk of money. I feel like you are rising above a lot of different things in life. Money's coming with it, or money could possibly be the conduit of these changes. But you're still being very careful, which is good. And if you're not, I advise you to be. Still do what you love to do. Don't go quitting any jobs yet if you come into sudden money. You know, figure out what you want to do with it, how you want to invest it. And the Seven of Wands, yeah, I feel like you've conquered something. You're holding on really tight to it, but look how the boy on the Ace of Earth is. He's like happy and proud of himself. He's like, yes, like I got this diploma. I'm going to school. It's like my first day of school now. I'm not a kindergarten baby anymore, but this is bigger than that. But it's like, we feel like we're not a kindergarten baby anymore. We're going to first grade with our book bag and our books and, you know, pencils and learning how to, you know, do different things, right? And that's what it feels like. It's really exciting and happy. It's this big level up, which is what I'm getting here. Well, with a lot of these cards, you know, being read together, but with these two here, it's like, yeah, like you got there. Like no one can drag you down. You've done the work. Okay, so don't be afraid you're going to lose all of this. Education, okay? Learn what to do with your money. Learn how you can move forward in your career or your business, whatever you do. There's always something more that you can do. Or, and I'm not saying you're not doing enough. That's not what I'm saying at all. But there's always something to learn. It might not be for you right now to make any changes, but always know what you, what choices there are, I should say. What you can do if you want, but then you decide. Oh, look at this. So we have the star. The Nine of Earth is being clarified by the star. So there could be an Aquarius in your life or strong Aquarius in your chart, but not necessarily. Somebody is doing something on the internet big time, like maybe you have a platform and you know, your business is taking off. Maybe you've had an internet presence for a while and it hasn't done much, and then all of a sudden you start gaining more customers, more there's more attraction to you and what you do, your business, who you are, what you have to offer, and you're being seen as an individual that offers something that people want for pay, and this is bringing you to your financial independence. Okay, so here we go. The Knight of Water, the Death card, yeah, and the Three of Swords. So yeah, definitely somebody listening, you are ending a relationship or have recently ended one. It may have been really painful at first, but that's gonna subside really quickly, like over the next 3 weeks or 3 months. I'm feeling like sooner than later. And there's just this like new lush beginning for you in romance and in your life in general. And that has a lot to do with leaving a relationship that wasn't good for you or healthy for you. This new relationship is not the key to life being grand. I'm not saying that. It's you, who you are, the choices that you make, the judgment that you take, and who you allow in your life, or what types of jobs you accept. How you accept being treated or not treated, or, you know, those kinds of things. It's all about you, not about outside circumstances. But as you learn your worth and learn to honor yourself better, you bring in better opportunities and better connections. Sorry about that noise out there. I thought they were pressure washing, but there's, I don't know, something going on out there that's noisy. Springtime is the time for all of this outside work, so I didn't want it to stop me from doing readings. So I apologize. I hope that the audio isn't picking that up too bad. All right, so the Ace of Earth and the Seven of Staffs is being, wow, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. I mentioned possible inheritance before, so this is validating that for some of you. Possible inheritance, or coming into unexpected money or trust fund, or maybe a big bonus or something like that. Whoops. All right, let's get one more from here. I start talking and then forget if I shuffled or cut, and look what I just did. All right, hang on now. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, that's exciting. The Ten of Pentacles, having the financial security that you want and need so that you can enjoy your life and, you know, support yourself, your family, those you care about. And also, you know, the Nine of Earth, I just want to show you these together. This is strong financial security and joy, because it brings you freedom too. Okay, so make sure you take the time to enjoy this financial freedom. Now, that's not to say, okay, I have money now, I'm not going to do anything but, you know, eat chips and watch TV all day. That's not healthy either, right? So I feel like it's important to stay productive even if you're given a big financial break. Others of you, it's a financial break in the way of getting a better job or a promotion or something like that, and you have more leeway. Okay, so like I said, like, don't buy too much house just because all of a sudden you have a chunk more money. Let it give you some leeway, some breathing room. Okay, you don't want to stay constrained. You don't want that. All right, the Nine of Earth and the Star, wow, is being clarified by the Tower. There's a major breakthrough, revelation, major change here going on for some of you listening. That's amazing. There's light being shown on your situation. This could be with that, you know, previous partner. You're finding out that you did the right thing, ending this relationship. You're realizing that there is a higher calling for you in work and relationships, friendships, even the company that you keep. And yeah, this is great. So there's this big spiritual side, like we got in the beginning of this reading, a reminder of authentic self-expression, being yourself, being around people you feel comfortable being yourself around. Let's go over to this cute kitty oracle deck. I like to show everybody the outside of this deck because it's just so cute. And all decks are listed below. And by the way, I am offering private readings, so look for my email in the description below. Email me and I will get back to you with information on how to go about that. And then also, if you'd like to become a Lynx Club member for a small membership fee, you can hit the join button. So check that stuff out if you wish. Okay. Keep the faith. This card comes out almost every reading. And I love this cute little kitty, and he looks like our new kitten. So we had a kitty addition to our family in January, this past January. We rescued a stray, and this guy reminds me of him. So I don't know if Spirit is making this happen to be cute with me, but it can't just be about me because these readings are about you. But I just wanted to say this looks like my kitten Buddy. And if you want to see a picture of Buddy, check out my community tab. He's on there. Okay, keep the faith. Miracles are happening for you, Cancer. And drink it in, enjoy the moment. Yes, enjoy this. And look, it's right here in this column where I was talking about if you come into this extra money, enjoy it. Don't spend it too fast or sink it into one place where it's tied up and you can't enjoy it and you're still constrained because then you have to be able to afford this higher mortgage or whatever. Enjoy it, okay? Maybe put it somewhere safe but not tied up so that you can work with it as you learn the best way to do that. And go outside, yeah, refresh your spirit, get outside, get some fresh air. Yeah, I like this. I'm going to show you this card one more time. I do love the Nine of Earth, but the imagery just seems so fresh air. The Nine of Earth, this woman is sitting out in the fresh air, just enjoying everything she has, admiring her gardens. And the kitty card says, go outside, refresh your spirit. So take the time to refresh yourself, maybe some self-care, whatever you like to do. Maybe take a walk at the park somewhere, a type of park where it's safe for you to walk by yourself so you can have some alone time. I'm lucky enough that there's a nice safe park not far from where I live, and there's people around, and it's around trees and everything, but you're not secluded. So that might be for someone listening. If you have a good walking partner or hiking partner, why not? Just as long as it's a nice, peaceful mind cleanse for you and not too much chit chat, because I feel like you really need to refresh and enjoy your freedom. All right, Cancer, thank you so much for being here. Look out for the daily inspiration readings. They come out every day. You can click on the videos tab, and there's tons on there. So whatever works for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.